Have you ever looked at your mortgage payment, whether it's for your home or you went online on Zillow and you're wondering how exactly those numbers were calculated? How did we get here? Well, if you have, I want to explain to you and break down and give more clarity about what makes up a monthly mortgage payment. So let's have a discussion. But before we do, let me introduce myself. My name is Kim McBride, also known as Get Keys with Kim. I'm a licensed associate broker as well as a broker in real estate in Maryland, DC, Virginia, Pennsylvania, and the Dominican Republic. Let's talk about it, y'all. So I'm gonna use the analogy of an apple. So we're gonna call the whole apple your mortgage, but every time you take a bite into like the white part of the apple, you're taking a bite into the interest. That is the bigger portion of what you pay in your monthly mortgage. It is what the bank is charging you to lend you money. And for the first few years that you own a home or any type of property, you're mainly putting a greater portion of your monthly payment towards interest. As you get closer to the end of that loan, you start to put more money towards what's called the principal. So let me give you an example. So let's say your home costs you $300,000 to purchase, or the property. And let's say your monthly payment is $1,800 a month. Of that $1,800, only about $400 of those dollars are actually going towards the loan amount, also known as the principal. The greater portion of that is actually going towards the interest, trying to eat away so that you can get to the core of the apple. So that's the center. And now we're going to be talking about your principal. So the amount, let's just say, again, we're using, these are fictitious numbers. They're completely fake. So don't use this and say, oh, well, Kim told me I can get a $300,000 house for $1,800 a month. Not the case. So with the core of the apple, with the principal, that is the money that you actually borrowed in order to purchase the property. So if the house is worth $300,000, the principal is actually paying back that $300,000. The interest is the money, again, that they're charging you in order to let you borrow that money. On an $1,800 a month payment, about $400 is going to the principal and about $900 is going to the interest. But let's talk about the seeds and the stem, also known as taxes and insurance. And now I want you to think about the seeds and soil as things being planted and never kind of going away. And those are taxes, because regardless of if you pay that house off or not, those taxes are still going to exist. So again, using our fake numbers for a $300,000 house, let's say your taxes are going to be about $300 a month. So now you have $900 in interest, $400 in your principal, so that's $1,300 plus $300 in taxes. That puts you at about $1,600. So where's this other $200 coming from? Part of that money is going to go to your homeowner's insurance. You choose the policy, but that's going to cost you about $100 or more, depending on the quality of the things in your home, not just your own valuables, but also the quality of the appliances, the cost of the house, things like that. But then if you're putting down less than 20%, you might end up with something called PMI, or private mortgage insurance, which is added into your monthly payment, and that would come up to about $100. So either you're going to have PMI and homeowner's insurance, or homeowner's insurance is usually going to take up that last $200. And what we have not included in that monthly mortgage payment are things like HOA, so homeowners association, or any type of special assessments or any other fees that need to be paid. But that is your basic monthly payment, also known as PITI, your principal, your interest, your taxes, and your insurance. So every bite that you take, every payment that you make, oh, look at me, I'm a rapper. They don't call me the rapping realtor for nothing. All the payments that you make, all then add up so that there's almost nothing left but seeds. Those are the taxes, and they're never going away. If you have any other questions or you want to know more about a topic in real estate, you know what to do. I want you to like. I want you to share. I want you to come back. I want you to comment. I want you to follow me, ask your questions, make it a great day on purpose, and then do what? Get keys with Kim. I'll talk to y'all later. Deuces.